Permit me from the outset to thank you for the honor and very unique opportunity as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone to participate and contribute to discussions on the governance and development of the African continent. Africa is home to more than 1 billion people and home away from home, both culturally and historically, however distant or near, for hundreds of millions more in the 6th region. It is a rich and diverse community of resourceful and talented citizens, full of enthusiasm, energy, and great optimism. The 6th region that comprises people of African origin living outside the continent, irrespective of their citizenship and nationality, and who are willing to contribute to the development of the continent and the building of the African Union, is an integral part of the African continent. Its citizens, diaspora and Africans, are enablers and driving forces in the socio-economic transformation of Africa as envisaged in the African Union's Agenda 2063.
I entreat the diaspora to leverage its expertise, capital, and networks so as to facilitate linkages between agribusiness companies and African countries for mutual growth and support.
And then, of course, the issues around African-Diaspora collaboration, Africa-African Diaspora collaboration. And so really this conference is an important step in that regard.
There are many times that throughout the conference, we will begin to attempt to bring together in a way that shows this necessary and important combination of diaspora African networks and working together towards common goals.
Crucially, institutions like Delaware State really increase meaningful diaspora engagement through the Center for Global Africa and through the partnership with the AU, and by educating and inspiring the young people, the students who are joining today.
And I'm so excited about the Center for Global Africa and the ways in which you serve as a convening point, a center point for the African diaspora here in the United States, and for reaching out with and connecting with the African Union as it recognizes the 6th region, the African diaspora.
When you build capacity in that way, and you do it in a collective fashion, you create new opportunities that we have not even yet explored, that haven't even come to our mind yet.
That I think it's so important that we also look at developing relationships with African universities. And of course, we have spent some time in Ghana, we've spent some time in Nigeria developing the relationships, but it's always about resources. And it's really critical that our universities become more engaged in the work of your center, and that the center create that seamless relationship that we need so that we can produce these clusters of talent and scholars who can come together to transform the agricultural industry.
There's things that farmers can learn here from the United States, from the African continent and abroad, and it's also things that we can share from some of the technology and things of this nature that we can share with the continent of Africa and the countries there. So there has to be conversations such as this. So that's why my hat goes off to the leadership who brought this dynamic team together.
These ideas resulted in the development of 3 synergistic centers, one of which was focused on international engagement and development.
The infrastructure, again, to do this means we think about how we develop our communities and our cities able. It's important, it's necessary, it's fundamental that everybody in the community has access to the network, to the broadband network.
To register the name of the 3 distinctive coffee varieties that grow exclusively in 3 geographical areas in Ethiopia.
Especially us at the HBCUs, we are really keen on continuing our history of expanding partnership with the continent and to identify and address some of these most intractable problems.
Through technology, we are able to connect to our people in order to establish our own digital economic ecosystem, what I'm calling a 6-region inclusive digital economy that is aligned with the Africa We Want agenda.